Shelly Calcagno joins us, and Shelly is our Director of Family Ministries, Crossroads, and I am so glad to see you. Shelly, you are just one of these very kind, thoughtful, smart people, like a lot of the folks that we have here at Crossroads, who just manages to get things done. You have been in this position almost a year.
Yes.
Yet you have a long history of being involved in local church work, especially working with children and youth. So just tell us a little bit about your life and career. I know you grew up around here. Where was your first ministry role or position?
My first ministry role was in Welland at a church called Faith Tabernacle in the Niagara region. And so from then, I've been in the Niagara region area for about 18 years doing children and family ministry.
And your most recent appointment before you came here was?
At Compass Point Bible Church in Burlington.
Which people are watching, Burlington, Ontario, which is actually a church that, while not affiliated with Crossroads, is a partner and friend, and we share parking lots sometimes. They're great people, and we want to do a shout out to them. Why did we bring you here to Crossroads? Because we care very much about family. Why did we want you involved in this?
Well, I hope it's because I'm passionate about family.
Yes, you are.
Because I am. I think at Crossroads, we've always valued every age and stage and bringing ministry to every age and stage. And I think we realize as well that, studies show of adult believers, 83% of them indicate that they made a decision for Christ between the ages of 4 and 14 years old. So we know that that's just such an important window of opportunity that we have to be ministering to the family. And we also know that studies also show that in our culture right now too with children, Bible engagement has decreased significantly as well. So I think we have a really unique opportunity at Crossroads just to be bringing the message of Jesus to families in a really unique way.
Shelly, we're not a local church. We come alongside and try to help the local church and support the local church. What are some ways that Crossroads is doing that with just trying to be a friend to local churches and to children's and youth ministries?
Well, most recently, our Teens at Risk box set curriculum that we've developed is such a great resource for churches and leaders and families. When it comes to children's ministry, we have God Rocks, Rock Kids TV, a great resource for families as well as the church to use.
Right.
And most recently as well, what we've been working on the last 10 months is a program for ministry in the Aboriginal communities across our nation, based on a series called Louis Says. So we're very excited about that too.
And that's in production, or a lot of that's in production. And when is that available to the general public?
We're aiming for that to be available for ministry in 2015. So we're wrapping up production now, and we're really, really excited about the progress and the future of this project.
So just immediately, let me ask, where do we go to get information about these materials? If children's leaders are watching this, or our family members are watching this and want to know more about these materials, do you go to crossroads.ca? Where do you go?
Yes, you can go to crossroads.ca. You can also go to Crossroads 360. There's also a website for God Rocks, godrocks.ca. So any of our Crossroads connections will have information about our resources that we have for
So we're really working hard to provide resources for children. We also recognize that there is validity in both events and process. Events have wonderful ways of bringing people together, but process is where a life change can take place. So some of the things that we're looking into in the future, we've done in the past and want to do even better in the future, are conferences, events, live events that bring people together and challenge them and cast vision and create excitement. We just finished an event out in Calgary.
Yes.
Talk to our viewers about that. Moira mentioned that earlier in the month.
So this past week, we were in Calgary at the Together Women's Conference, and it was just it was a one-day conference. There were different guests that spoke that day, and it was just a great day to connect with the women there. They were just so kind, and I just walked away just really feeling just like there was such connection and just such powerful ministry that took place there. So, it's great to be able to leave our building and go and just meet people who are just in love with Jesus, who are excited about what we're doing at Crossroads, and just for us to meet with them and just connect with them and see how we can support them farther. And
some of the conversations that we're having is how can we be more strategic in women's ministries as we move into 2015 and beyond. As part of our 10,000 Reasons initiative, we want to talk about being really effective, more effective than ever in that area. Also, I know that you care a lot about children's ministry and resources in the local church.
Yes.
And we've been in conversations as well about having some type of children's leader event where we could bring in some of the top leaders that speak into hearts of children and youth workers across North America. That's something else that I think you're quite excited about the potential of.
Yes. It's always been, like, for family ministry, I've always cared about children, of course, and their parents and the family, but I'm also really passionate about leadership. And I think the wider picture of ministry to children is equipping the leaders. And I think we all have a responsibility to do that. I think we all have, it's our job to be able to be investing, each of us, into the next generation. So the thought of just being able to resource that kind of conference and just be part of helping leaders be able to do that is something that I'm really excited about. That's really important to me as well.
And what we're able to do here, of course, this is part of our comprehensive approach of wanting to touch all ages and stages of people, wherever they are in life, whatever age they are in life. We want to be able to have Crossroads come alongside and be a real friend of not only Christ followers individually, but we do want to help local churches and parachurch organizations and get them effective resources. As we look out into the future, we see the possibility of developing a more higher profile women's type conference ministry. We also look at how we might be able to build a stronger ministry to come alongside and encourage children's and youth pastors across the land.
Yes.
What else is on your mind and heart as we get ready to say farewell today and know how we can pray for you and for our team?
I really feel a strong passion in my life is mentoring too, and just realizing that, you know, there's a picture of family ministry, and then there's the wider picture of family ministry where it's all of our responsibility to care about each other at every age and stage. So, you know, I have people in my life older than me that invest in me, and then I have people in my life younger who I can invest in them. And so I think that that we all have something to offer each other, and I think that if we can encourage people, there's a phrase I have, it's called each one find one. I think if every person can find somebody that they can make a difference in their life, they can impact them spiritually,
That's
they
right.
can build into them. I just think that's so powerful. And so, you know, however we can facilitate that through the things that we do and encourage those types of relationships, that would make me really excited.
Well, we want you to be really excited, and I hope that Shelly's heart comes through. She really is representative of several hundred people that come to work in this building every single day who want to make a difference, who want to try to make other people's lives better. And Shelly does that because she's been transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ, and she does that because she's been uniquely gifted to be able to speak into the lives of not just children and youth, but to the leaders of children and the leaders of young people. She represents the heart of who we are, and her attitude is outstanding. And I want to encourage you that when you pray for us, you're praying for her. When you give to help her be successful. And when you talk about us out there and you encourage others to watch us as to what we're up to and the things we're looking about and excited about in the future, I want you to know that Shelly is a part of that formula for success. Today, your financial contributions make a huge difference. We're grateful for that. You can go to 100huntley.com and make a secure online donation, or you can call the phone number that is on the screen and simply say, I want to help make a difference in the lives of children and families. And I appreciate what Crossroads wants to do in the unique platform of media that God has given us. And then there is another phone number that is very important. You watch us often, you know we call it the most important number in the building. It's our prayer line. It goes to our care center where there are dozens of people right now who are waiting to receive a call to understand anything that's going on in your life as best they can as it relates to Jesus Christ. The number is 1-866-273-4444. We believe here that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. Join Jesus Christ on the journey of your life and let Him transform you into a new creation. May God bless you, and thank you. Thanks, Shelly.